G.
All right. I want to talk about loyalty versus cooning and shit. You know, if you're not a part of the black ethnic community and you're not in the know, cooning refers to a turncoat. All right, like what you guys outside of it, some of you melanin challenged people would call a Benedict Arnold in the old days. I don't know what you guys call it today and shit, but there's such a thing as loyalty, and then there's just overt cooning and shit. So that being said, gotta address Will Hobbs and shit. Will motherfucking Hobbs, alright? I used to laugh when I seen this motherfucker and shit. And the reason I laughed is related to his debut on AEW and shit, because prior to that, I had been watching tons of episodes of Dark, their Dark show, where they, a lot of green purse people got like TV time. I thought it was okay. I just thought they should have had structure. It didn't seem like they had any kind of real training back there. I know they had QT Marshall and all that shit, but they were just putting really green guys on TV who were it's a botch fest, So it's total shit. And I saw Hobbs on there a couple of times, and I knew he was in like on one of the pay-per-views, and he had like a good showing because he has a look. He's a big, strong, muscular. I guess you say in Tony Khan's people, a black book, So when I made a comment in the comment section of AEW's YouTube channel, I said I said something about diversity, and they came back within 5 minutes with this company is for everyone. But what I'm seeing on the TV ain't for everyone and shit. I'm not asking a motherfucker just to make a black person win because they're black and shit. I just want to see a competitive match. I want to see some dudes that belong on fucking TV wrestling and shit. And you guys need to train these guys. You need to get them TV ready. You need a system. You didn't have that. But then when I made that comment, and you motherfuckers came back with that AEW is for everyone. Next thing I know, I'm watching the next episode. I'm watching the next motherfucking episode. And they start talking about Will Hobbs and shit. And just going off and shit. Will Hobbs and shit. They had Taz on his dick before he eventually became a member of Team Taz and shit. I don't think they knew what to do. And it was obvious because the brother was acting a certain way. And then when they started mentioning him, you saw the guy with a little bit more personality and flavor and shit. He started saying the thing like, "Don't test me." Where's his fucking t-shirt? Does Will Hobbs have a fucking t-shirt? I don't know. I don't look on your fucking channel, on your merch channel, whatever, because you guys haven't finished making this show. I'm still waiting to see like an AEW show, like a good show, I mean, you got good matches, but you don't have good show structure, That shit is just fly by your ass. Okay, fly by your ass. So I ain't gonna get into that right now. I want to talk about Will Hobbs and shit. Motherfucker, I ride with you. You got some badass music and shit, man. You can wrestle. I don't know if you can talk. They rarely let your ass talk and shit, and they don't do anything with you. Now, you had some matches, you fucking lost every high-profile match you had. You ain't had no champ. You ain't had shit. You had the job. You had the fucking job all the time. You don't talk. No one talks for you. Unless it's Taz. Taz talked for you for a couple of times. He don't give a shit. He busy promoting his fucking son. And you gonna be a big-ass coon and shit. I understand loyalty, man, but you cooning and shit. Especially after the big swole situation, which is why this video exists. Motherfucker. Hobbs, let's read this together. Let's read this shit together, Hobbs. I've been featured in some heavy-ass spots since being signed to AEW, as well as other minorities. Now, I'm going to repeat that. I've been featured in some heavy-ass spots since being signed to AEW, as well as other minorities. Now TK, that's Tony Khan, has put me in spots at the right time that meant something. Repeat that. Now Tony Khan has put me in spots at the right time that meant something. Punk, Christian Cage, Brian Cage, and Hangman, and especially running in and saving Mox. This company has been there since the passing of my mother. Cody and QT played tremendous parts in getting me signed. Lastly, if you have an issue with someone, pick up the phone. I'm like, bitch. You don't really tell a black woman some shit like that, an employee who was having issues, she was in the system and shit. She wasn't no big star, she didn't have no marquee. Talent, why would the fuck would she go up to her boss with a laundry list of complaints and shit and risk getting fired when she needed a paycheck probably? She got a fucking kid and shit. Her husband over there in the same goddamn situation in Connecticut and shit. And you got the nerve to wag your fucking finger. I understand you're grateful, man, but you're a big ass coon and shit. I don't know if I can follow you anymore and shit as a wrestler, man. Like, I felt bad when you got screwed out of that championship tournament and shit. You got screwed. They actually did a heel move. They had a heel referee do a fucking fast count on you and interfere in the match. The referee, and they never referred to it again like you deserved that because you were black, okay? Anybody uncomfortable yet? They did that to you because you were black, Hobbs. And there was no way fucking Orange Cassidy monkey ass should have won that fight shit, fighting a heavyweight level, wrestler, okay? Since they want to be like a legitimate shit, cause Tony a mark, you're a coon, okay? You're a fucking coon. Now you go get your fucking Butter Biscuit from Tony.